Greetings, my fellow nut enjoyers and seekers of ultimate wisdom, or as we like to call it, ultimate nut clarity. My name is Nax Ultima, and today we are playing the Necromancer's Tale. Where last we left off, I think, summoning our first zombie. Let's see how that works. Your voice is spooky. Hello, Doors of Joy. Thank you for stopping by, and I guess thank you. Lovely, lovely. Oopsie. Good. My microphone didn't like that. By the way, WVTuber, thank you very much. I will make sure the artist knows. The artist probably needs to hear it. Speaking of the artist, Debrodoko is missing, and he will be missing for quite some time. Who do you commission? It is in my Twitch info. It is Debrodoko. I think it is under credits, or it should be under credits. It is. Yeah, but I don't think you can. It is linked there, but it is the name. Debrodoko used to stream, but currently he is now occupied with real life shenanigans. You like an art lover? I mean, I do like this model very much. I do like how how we used to draw the eyes, but I don't watch art on my own though. I am more of a games enjoyer and a student, which in this semester makes my free time go babooey. What other games you play? That's a good question. Normally I play games like this, like the Necromancer's Tale, like CRPGs and RPGs. This is my jam. But I'm also playing games like Prey. We also play Star Wars, The Old Republic. What else do you play? I used to play Divinity Original Sin with Bibliodoku. I have to see what I can do about that. But wait, I must suggest you a horror game. Oh god, I have to play a horror game that has just been released. You should play Iblis 3 Phenomena, Alone with the Lights Off. Sure, if you wanna see me stream like a little baby and sit in a corner for like 75% of the playthrough, sure. I played the demo version or the beta. I think it was a demo of The Occultist. And I was already scared there. Hallelujah. I was like, that was it basically. Okay, can you watch the gameplay of that? Sure, I can probably give it a watch after the stream or tomorrow during daytime. Not right now, because right now we want to dive into the Necromancer's Tale with our limited time. Because we shall continue Alistair's journey today. We say that... Oh, what? Chapter 12, Plague of the Crypt. Oh, I didn't know we left off immediately at the chapter marker. Oh. We say that you'll play it or not. I want to see your reaction right now. Wait, what? Huh? Wait. Iblis 3 Phenomena. Let me see. Iblis 3, because I'm currently searching for gameplay on Sunday. Oh, I see. But people complain. About the price, apparently. 12 euro, 12 bucks isn't that much. Why do people complain about that? You would have rather eaten a döner and a cola. Ah. I see, it is apparently a sweet new game. Hello Namnad. People, I don't know, people say it is overpriced for what it actually delivers, so I don't know. And the saddest part is I don't even have 12 bucks. I'm absolutely dead. Lovely, lovely. How are you doing, Namnat? I see you have a different phrase than usually, which is better, I guess. Nut, 6, 7, nut. I should just call it 67. That would just remove all of it. Remove all of the bad thoughts I associate with these two numbers. Alrighty, there's the zombie brigand. Namnat, are you still here? No, do you wanna name that zombie brigand? Is my microphone working properly? Damn, why is my stream? Oh, is my Internet wieder scheiße? Oh no. Oh. Wait, my Internet is very scheiße. Oh no. Oh yeah, I have bad internet today. Oh no. Ah. This is why we can't have nice things. It's just the poor network connection. Yeah. Unstable events. We're dropping frames. Okay. But why? I'll be right back. Absolutely pain. If the network issues persist, then there's nothing I can do. Because dropping frames is not very sexy. Oh, is it stable again? Gee, it says it's unstable. Oh! I think we are good again. That would be lovely. That would be preferably the best outcome. But we're still dropping frames. Ah. Lovely. No recommended changes. We still have unstable events. Number of total duration of unstable periods during the broadcast. So for now it's okie dokie. Or is it stop, please? Oh no. Okay, we'll try our best here. Ah, damn. Can't heal him with repair ritual. Okay. Cool. Alrighty, we gotta do work today. It's a new chapter, so maybe Borehaven has some... Ah, never mind. Lovely. Hello to you too. Yes, you are. It's another... It's an... Oh. Pick up a new buddy. Pick up a new buddy. Give me the buddy. Oops. Awaken. I proceeded with the awaken ritual. The whispers are kinda based. Oh, does Victoria take damage each time we do this? Oh, this one has a hat. I have a sword for you, sir. Said we cannot stack swords. That would be lovely. Oh, whoops. That would be lovely. Can I trade? We can put some of the weapons in here. Only one more. No, I don't want to use this one yet. So everyone here, stay down there, please. We have 3 zombies? Is Borehaven's creature considered a zombie? Yeah, the internet is not good today. I think it's because we have people working on the internet lines. I think this is affecting us as well. Ooh. A letter, Alistair. Doll-faced, she handed me a letter and turned away. Keep it secret. I read the letter as Rebecca walked away. It was a hastily written scrawl, unaddressed and unsigned. It told of a Venetian noble, Stefano di Gradi. Apparently, this man would soon be arriving to Mans along the North Road for a meeting with Gervais. The resistance was planning to ambush him and requested my assistance. They wished me to meet them in the morning on the road at the edge of the forest past the miller's farm. The letter concluded by inviting me to a council meeting at the Resistance safe house. This was to be held on the evening after the ambush, and I would be welcome, aided whether or not I had help with the Gradi. Yeah, we should probably work with them as long as our goals align. It said morning after past the miller's farm. Victoria, right? We have to search for Victoria. I hope we don't find her lifeless corpse in a random alleyway. That would be rather shit. Briella. Mirek. She was in the North District, so I think that the NPCs walk the entire city. Yeah, Thomas is here as well. By the way, I'm at the North Gate. No mind, okay. We're gonna go past the miller's farm, which should be here, right? I am here, and the north. This is the North Road. Miller's farm. Anna. I saw skulls mounted on poles nearby. Do you know anything about them? Yes, we're aware of those. We think something unsavourous has moved in nearby, but we haven't found them. Cool, there's nothing... Okay. Lovely. Oh, there they are. Auto saving, alright.
Yes? What?
No, 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 no. Where's my disguise? Wore a coat and a hat, please. I completely forgot that I have to wear a disguise. Oh gosh. Gosh golly. Also, I'm completely unprepared for this sort of encounter. How many AP do I still have? 4. Can I take cover, please? They all have guns. What do we expect? Oh, does only one have a gun? Oh, there's our crossbow. Reload that thing. Crossbow and a musket here. So I would like to take out their ranged. Is that a gun or is that a spear? Oh, that's a halberd, so this is the only gun. He's still alive. Please don't have more than one gun. We have Klaus and Rebecca in the middle. I need a melee dude for the right side. That would be lovely. Who's this? Swordbeard. Ooh, we really ambushed them. %. Wait, huh? Is he down? Yes! Alrighty. Klaus, you stand next to her. And once it's... I cannot do anything. That is a bit schmutz. But okay. Then I'll... much AP? I think it's 2 AP to shoot. So let's move a bit closer. We missed. Actually, I think we should stay close to our ranged lads and lasses. How is he still standing? Damn, he just reloaded that thing. Or she just reloaded that thing. Okay, what do we have here? 99. Yeah, let's do it. 46. Did he hit? Wait, whoopst? Whoomst? Well, they are still reloading. Nice, do it again. Do it again. Nice. Nice. Alright, we will equip the second pistol. You shoot this person in the back. And we step back. Step back to the reality. Oh, baby. Good. We go here and slap this one. Lovely. No. There are two people here, so we need to take out one of them. Oh, we can take out both. Damn. Okay, crossbows are kinda goated then. You can use them way more frequently. Oh no! Okay, but what is this? An arquebus or a musket? I don't know. But the rifle is a bit schmutz. I think an arquebus is actually a bigger crossbow. Sorry. We have 6. I'll take the 4 here and then slap this dude. Nice. Why are you doing so disgustingly less amount of damage than anybody else? Naja. Oi, Rebecca. Ouch. Did we even reach this one? 75%. This one is 99. Could shoot him again. Why not? This reminds me of the first encounter we had in this game, where we had brigands ambushing us on the side of the road. 101 damage, Sir Jacob. Is that the blacksmith? What a beast. What a beastie. They have a couple more alive. Sadly, I cannot see the numbers. Oh, I can. It's pretty shit. Okay. Alrighty, we move closer here then. He's down, lovely. Sure, then I guess I'll just reload my guns. Reloading costs 8 AP. Okay. Come on. Come on. What do you want? Is that rifle just scheiße? Reloading costs 12 AP. Hallelujah. wait another turn with her. I reloaded my gun. I will now reload my other gun. And the crossbow even has better hit chances. Okay, now is your time, right? Now is 63%. Oh, what the frick is your range? Accuracy loss meters, 2 fast strike, a musket rifle. Distance minus 33%. Move to the side. Let them come closer one more round. The crossbow's doing all the work. She hit... Did she even miss a single shot with her crossbow? I don't think she did. Nice. What a beastie. Alrighty, now distance minus 25%. I can't believe it. You got him. Time to just stand around doing nothing. Okay, that's one. Now, like a boss, we switch to a different gun and do that shit again. It worked. It worked. As we approached the Venetian coach, the nobleman appeared from within.
Come no closer, peasant. I am already befouled by your stench and obvious peasantly qualities, and I rebuke any further trespass.
Sure. I'm not the leader here, but they probably know what's best, right? We could assert ourselves, but I think that would piss off the others. I mean, we're technically still new.
Think not for a moment that I shall share with you why I, the brilliant Stefano de Gradi, have stopped to work with your twisted baron, nor what role he will play in my own grand machinations. Your mind is most certainly too small to contain it all.
Oh.
I shall say no more.
Give him to me, I have ways to make him talk. Oh, Delby. Give me a chance.
You may have outwitted those in my employ, despite my attempts to warn them of your treachery, but you only bested brutes, not your betters.
Was he a magician? Oh, I question the wisdom of blaming others. So you take no
Ah, yes, treachery! Treachery, I say! How else could such base creatures overcome men of Venezia?
I stayed silent.
I am beset by hunger and thirst. You have the manners of a swine, and the look of a particularly unpleasant mule. Oh, how our Lord heaps burdens upon those who must lead the flock. No, no, I shall still my tongue and speak no more.
Rebecca stepped in close to whisper in my ear. Alistair, I really want to punch him. I think we all do. Perhaps after we get what we need from him, Rebecca? Fine, but I want the first shot. We'll draw lots. Deal.
What falsehood are you grabby rats whispering between yourselves? Bring your lies into the light of day, or silence yourselves.
Jacob stepped forward and punched him on the chin. Hey, not fair. Tigradi's gaze was filled with pride, laced with spite, and directed at me. Rebecca glared at him and stepped in close. Listen up, you witless, inbred bastard. Hurry up and tell us what Gervais is planning, why you are helping him and all of it. Or me and my friends here are going to bash in your chinless face so badly your own parents won't recognize you. Rebecca's sudden violent interjection had finally succeeded in silencing him. He likely had information that could prove useful, and my charming American ally seemed to have only one approach in mind. I agreed he was witless and therefore opted for trickery rather than intimidation. I opted instead for a softer approach, flattery. I have been rude, good sir Degrady. I am Lord Alistair van No, what? Why? Flattery? And I'm saying him my name? Huh? And why, pray tell, did you not say so earlier? Why, you are certainly not of the quality of the noble houses of Venetia. You are perhaps not deserving of the insults I have flung at you. Well, not most of them, at any rate. Now I suppose that would make you the young one that vexes Gervais so. Oh, I see now. This is your plan, isn't it? To slip in amidst the rabble and use them to claim your rightful title. I can certainly forgive you for your own insults and violence given that. In fact, perhaps we can be of use to one another. You see, I have a rival most bitter, from another of the great patrician families. I was conversing with him a few months past, to glean weakness that I might exploit to advance my family's fortunes. This man, instead on bloviating at considerable length about how he would have won the war with Rulston and what a pathetic worm the current Baron Gervais is. For a man bound and held captive, it was almost impressive how Stefano managed to puff out his chest and put on an air of theatricality. My god. That is what inspired me to seek your Baron out. Through agents, of course, so my hands were clean. Oh, sorry. I was sure I had something to offer him, be it coin or soldier's blood, such that he would be willing to do the same for me. That is why I have marched into your rather rustic and backward stretch of God's earth. If I assisted him with washing a little descent, then he would be indebted to me. I do not yet know any details, of course. He promised to share them on my arrival. I could see Rebecca's eyes glaze over while Jacob had already stopped listening entirely. Now I hear you ask, what favor would I ask in return? Of course, one where he will be of great use to me. For you see, just as my soldiers give him a weapon he can deny control over. I could use his men to strike at my Venetian rival's interest by claiming perfect innocence. I have a few choice targets already identified, but regrettably must put on a mask of false humility and provide your Baron with service before he will do the same. This was awful, I tell you, and had I known I should find myself tied up at soggy bottoms such as this, would have instead the order be reversed. It occurred to me, in the ample time I had to think while the fool blazed on, that he was very likely being played himself. Gervais needed men now to secure his power and could afford to pay later if he succeeded. In fact, he could likely earn twice as much by telling Stefano's rival the truth after the work was done, together with the revelation that the half-wit had allied himself with such a particularly hated Rulstesian baron. I had to wonder whether this Venetian rival had planned this all along. Mention Gervais, let Stefano think it was all his idea, and sit back as he either squandered men or died in the process. Now we come to the crux of the matter, my freshly made friend. What you can do for me is obvious. Liberation, emancipation, and return to the natural order. Release me and you will have a friend in the Venetian courts. Not that I can admit as such, of course, given your heritage. I expect such a well-bred individual as you, even one currently lacking in means, title, or lands, as I presume you are given your current... well, everything I can see. That is, you can certainly see the monumental value in having a friend such as I in such a high place. Are we here lurking, just having dinner? Alrighty, hello Signora, fun Signora, thank you Signora. Let me give you a shout as well while you're lurking. I could not. I will see what I can do, but I make no promises. I do not command this rebel. Hopefully they can see reason. Oh yeah, they are indeed rebel. Of course, Van Elstrik, you should go with God, and may you bring back joyous news to me. As we stepped away, Rebecca shot me a barbed look. Rebel, huh? I didn't mean, of course, Rebecca, all part of the act. It was clear she had her doubts, but I had other concerns, far more urgent than her approval.
Yes,
Ah,
of course, I'm
gentry.
Stefano the Gradi of Venice.
Quite trusting, neutral. Anyhow, Alistair, we thank you for your assistance this morning. She looked tense and turned away, having the look of someone about to ask you for help, though hesitant too. As you know, we are convening a meeting shortly, a war council. That is true. Svit was supposed to lead it, but he is hours overdue and the resistance needs a plan. I know you knew, but you should be there. I'll be there. Her shoulders relaxed noticeably. She was eager to share the burden of what was to come and welcome the new ally. She turned back to our captive. What should we do with him now? Bring him to the safe house, see if he can tell us any more. I don't think that's a good idea. If he doesn't make contact with Gervais, we'll only be warning the Baron that he has enemies close. They all looked at me for my opinion. He knows that I am involved. Yeah, we should let him go. This matter was settled. We walked away, leaving the Gradi to limp back into his carriage and await rescue. Alright. I bet they removed all the bodies there. I can not loot them all. Mayhaps. Please. Let me have some more zombie for that. Nah, doesn't look good. Miller Farm? Ah, chapter 14, okay. We're 2 chapters away from traveling outside the city. Well, when was the time to our meetup? I should attend the Resistance Council meeting in the Servos near the East Gate in the evening. Already, time to work at the school then. It's bumming me out that we are still dropping frames. I don't even know. Is it internet related? I should probably check that out. It is the internet. Absolute sadness. Absolute freaking sadness. Oh, the 2 nobles are here. I'm sorry, I'm yawning way too much today. It was a long week for me. Alrighty. The 2 nobles seemed oblivious to my approach until I cleared my throat.
Hello. Oh, how wonderful.
Alistair, Maria, it's Zalik's child from the ball, remember? What a surprise to see you here, Alistair. Yes, nice to see you again. Now, Stanislav, we cannot get distracted. Yes, dear. We're rather busy here. You seem rather interested in my students. Oh, are you a teacher here? How forthright of you to volunteer your time. Perhaps he will be able to help us, dear. Of course, you know these children well, I assume. We have come to adopt one of them. I need someone to give my company to when I retire, many years from now. Maria doesn't want to be away from her post while laid up with child. Yes, that's right. I cannot leave the company's affairs to you now, can I, darling? I would certainly run it to the ground. Alistair, do you have a child you would recommend? Robin is quite smart. I don't think Nick would be good. He's just the rowdy, rough guy. I think they were, what they were doing? Carpets and stuff, right? Wasn't carpets?
I am Marisha, the famed dressmaker from my...
A dressmaker. Okay. A dressmaker. Who's Peter? Who was Peter? Leland is the smart lad. Dressmaker. I think Ida would be a good dressmaker, no? I mean, I really want Ida to be adopted at one point, but I also don't want her to be adopted by these two. I'm thinking about Robin. Robin or Leland? I completely forgot who Peter is. Peter? Do we have the... Nick is this one, right? And we have Leland. Who's Peter? I know I have Robin's face before me, I have Ida's face before me, I have Leland's face before me, and I have Nick's face before me. But who the heck is Peter? Damn. Yeah. No one knows. Well. Okay, I think I'll just go with my gut saying it's Robin. It's probably the wrong choice. Robin is quite good at managing a gang, and I think a gang is not so different from a business, right? I think Robin is profit oriented. My God. And I think she works well under pressure. What about Robin then? No, she looks rather broken, don't you think? Broken does mean easy to mold. Or you'd make her into some annoying common girl. I can't have that. Oh, okay. Well, then I have no idea who Peter is, so maybe this one. A bit oblivious? Why, I've watched him try to climb the gallows 3 times now. I think he's trying to get at that bird that has nested up there. He might be a bit too distracted to learn the business, don't you think? I think that's quite clear. So, Leland then? Leland? Is that really his name? You wasn't Milas? That friend of yours? Yes, I think so. I don't like the idea of a mannered child, but we'd be able to toughen him up. Is there anyone else? I'd just like to know my options. Well, perhaps you would like to talk to him? I can tell you about the others. What about Nick then? Handle him? Do you mean that one who looks like he might have a knife in his belt? Don't be silly, darling. These children can't afford belts, though I still believe he would eat you alive. I quite think so. Well, just to have said it, Ida is also new here. Are you talking about that young girl? Why, I do think I would like to pass the business off to a fine young woman. This child seems like a pushover. I was trying to be kind, but yes, she'd probably cave so easily in a business deal. I couldn't leave the business to someone like her. Well, Leland then. Perhaps you should talk to Leland. Oh, good idea. Bring him over. I called out to Leland and beckoned him over. He stood there, straight as a board. I noticed he had those dark circles around his eyes that he had been sporting ever since taking on the burdens of leadership. Good day, madam, sir. None of this madam nonsense. You shall address me as Maria. Yes, Miss Maria. Oh, close enough. Are you sure about this one, darling? Maybe. Leland, tell them how you helped the other children out. Oh, well, after Robin did what she did, I thought maybe we better be good from now on, so no more stealing or fighting or going places we shouldn't. Look how tired he is from it all. It is tough work, isn't it, young man? Yes, Mr. Stanislav. You are quite a good student nonetheless, right, Leland? Oh, I do try, sir. Sometimes the others don't let the headmaster finish his stories, but I like them. I like Master Alistair's stories too, but we don't hear them much. Once a chapter. You hear that, dear? A good student ready to learn. I suppose so, yes. It's a good quality in an aspiring business owner. So, the nice couple would like to know more about you, Leland. About me? I'm nobody really. I just try to do what I'm told and not get into much trouble. I guess you were right. He really looks the part. I suppose we could do something with him though. So what about this friend called Myla? Oh, it's just that my friend back in my tier had a child named Leland once. Claims he lost him when with his first wife, but you never know with that one. Leland looked up hopefully. Excuse me, but I think my father's name is Milo. He writes to me every month, see? Leland pulled a soiled missive out from under his shirt and held it up for everyone to see. It was signed by one Miloslav Kudela. Oh, why that's... Now dear, don't say something excitable. A very interesting coincidence. It was obviously too late to deny, as the sharp light behind Leland's eyes showed that he was already putting it all together. There was some amount of restraint, though he remained silent. So, what do you think? Yeah, we simply have to for a I don't like that he told us his child was gone and we know nothing really about this child. No offense intended, Alistair, but you don't seem very well acquainted with the child for one who is his teacher. Sir, the Master Alistair only teaches sometimes. Master Lucas is our headmaster. Well, then why aren't we speaking to Lucas? We missed him at the ball anyway. Good thinking, dear. I think we should speak with him as well. Inside, I think. As the two left for Lucas's office, Leland wandered back to the other children. Surely, if Leland was adopted, the children's cohesiveness would fall apart without any other obvious leader. Could I stop that? Did I want to? I could talk to the children before going in. Or not. No, I'll talk to them. I think Robin's time may have come. She learned her lesson. That couple is looking to adopt one of you. Adopt? Like be our new mommy and daddy? That's nice. But the kid they take won't get hurt, right? I think about mommy and daddy and it doesn't feel good. Please don't let any of us kids get hurt. Okay. Leland, how about... Can I not call them all together? I think the nice couple are considering adopting you. What? You think so? And I think they know my father. Maybe I'll get to see him. Alright, do you want to see your father so much? He did leave you behind. I think they want a child to eventually pass the family business to. All of these choices are rather okie-dokie. I think they want a child to eventually pass the family business off to him. That sounds like a lot of work, but I'll be a good boy and learn what they want. They're so nice and I don't want to disappoint them. It would also mean leaving your friends behind. It's been tough. Nick's hard to control. Ida will go along with anything so easy, and Peter, I don't know. Maybe they'll be okay. It's scary to think of them on their own. So, do you want to see your father so much? I mean, he did leave you behind. But he told me. He writes me every month. I know he didn't want to, but after Mother, he didn't have much choice. Alright, I'll talk to you later then. Where's Robin? Robin, Nick, where's Robin? Oh! Victoria, how are you feeling? Never mind. Apparently she's fine. Yes, Robin. The couple wants to adopt one of your children. So what? Never gonna happen. We's the gang and we's gonna stay that way. All those fancy people is the same. Come here, take a look at us, then they go away again. No big deal. You don't need them. Alright, talk to you later then. I hate how they both stand next to each other staring at the shelves. Oh wait, Connor's here. How's Annie doing?
Good to see you.
Oh, never mind. That was quite loud, wasn't it? Really? Ugh. Well then, if Lucas isn't here, I guess we just advanced time. Diedrich!
Hello.
How are you holding up? Why did she have to go, old friend? Where does death take those we care the most for from us? Yeah, she could sometimes be a right sour shrew, but she was my grandmother. Why? How do you suffer this pain? I got through it by focusing on one thing at a time. Yeah, take it in little steps. One thing at a time? I see. Whenever I try thinking about everything, it seems so overwhelming that I don't know what to do anymore. But just one thing at a time, you can do that. Right now I'm talking to my dear friend Alistair and all that. All I have to think about. Oh, then that's all I have to think about, my god. I think that's generally a good tip for people who overthink a lot. Like myself. It is good to focus on one thing at a time. It's best to start off with a plan and then work that plan. Talk to you soon. Is everything in order here?
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin?
I was ready for my shift. What work should I do? There's been delivery of new school books. Can you... Okay, again?
Good day.
Give me the school books. Some modern text on arithmetic. Excellent for young minds. And we walk to the store. Wait, wasn't it arithmetics last time as well? Huh. Here they are. Now I must get back. He gave me the books, and I headed back to the room.
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin?
Here are the books. I don't like how we call them breads now.
So, what can I do for you, dear
Give me my
cousin?
money. Peter's the blonde one. Was Peter the one? Leland was the one in the hospital as well. My god. Speaking of the hospital. Oh, the lock has changed. What are Moikas doing?
The barracks are close to civilians.
Okay.
Excuse me, my lord.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess it's time. To meet the resistance.
Welcome. Of course.
Show me what you
the
got.
best prices you can find in all of
Oh, musket
Amman.
rifle. 12 AP for reloads. It does 85 base damage, it's 25 more than a pistol, but the pistol only has 8 AP. It's also 4 AP more. My god. A feathered head, I would like that. We have so much B in our inventory. My god. Lovely. Now look at us. A green. Oh wait, we can probably combine that. This one. Oh. Style. I have a blue feather. I am better than the ordinary citizen. Thank you for coming, Alistair. There's few here I don't think you've met yet. Maybe have a word with them first, then come let me know when you're ready to start. This was an opportunity. I lack the authority to command the resistance directly, but where better to exert control than in a council meeting? So who do we have here? Klaus, Cedric, and Jacob.
Aye.
How long has the resistance existed? Since it was necessary. Some years. What about your brother, Aldis? Jacob's whole body changed, shoulders tensed up, jaw thrust forward, nostrils flared. He was prepared for a fight. Watch yourself, lad. What of him? Were his actions necessary? Was he the monster that he is portrayed as? No, my brother did a great and terrible and damn difficult thing for his country back in 08. Magic killed him that day, even if it took him 18 years to die. I'm sorry. Of course, it was before I was born. Jacob's hard face softened. I could almost see the regret and grief settling on his brow. As a younger man, he was kind. In act, if not in word. Sometimes Never you mind. Thank you, lad. We should get this damn council started.
If
Cedric!
you wish to speak with me, then speak.
The Baron's hangman, Cedric, was not someone I had expected to see, choosing or being allowed to stand amongst the resistance. Yet there he stood, grim, tense, and watching the room cautiously. Oi, Cedric, I don't believe we've spoken before.
I know who you are. Given that, you needn't waste fine words on me.
I did not expect to see you stand against your employer.
Hopefully, he will be as surprised as you. Or more surprised, perhaps.
Cedric seemed to fight against something inside and took on a look I recalled seeing before as an academic. I had seen it in the eyes of a student when it finally dawned on him how little he knew of the world and recognized his last chance to turn back to ignorance and comfort. I need allies for the war council ahead, but I was uncertain if I could trust this man. Or did you become my uncle's hangman, Cedric?
I used to tell myself good men had good choices. I did not have good choices. I had no fortune, no trade, only an empty belly. Becoming the Baron's killer solved this.
So what do you tell yourself now?
That I am a bad man who has made bad choices. But a bad man can do good in this world, I believe. Heaven is beyond my reach, but I think perhaps I am the sort of man who can do what others cannot. The sort of man who can make the world a better place by taking a worse man out of it.
I'm sorry, you had my water bottle. What will you do afterwards?
Given the enemy arrayed against us, I think it foolish to expect any of us to survive.
Appeared beyond the veil for insight? Brother has his own ghosts. It was becoming increasingly aware of the realm of the dead coexisting with our mortal realm, and it felt almost routine to me now to seek it out. All around the hangman were spirits, remnants, what was left of the man, woman and even children who had met their end at his hand. Their presence had been barely visible to me until I sought it, because their full and complete attention and intention were locked upon him. Oi, hi Thrimbor! Lovely seeing you here. You last played Chivalry. Didn't you stream since Tuesday? Interesting. One small figure with nimble fingers and eyes now devoid of the mischief they once held kept my gaze for a time before fading back into the spectral crowd. Nah, I hadn't. I see.
What is the matter? You seem to have lost what little color you had in your face.
It's nothing. I'm okay. The parents of my girlfriend will travel to Germany. A lot to do before they arrive. Oh! Interesting. Adventurous. I could see the weight that these victims laid upon Cedric's shoulders. Whatever kind of man he was otherwise, I had no doubts he was truly haunted by all he had done, and that his resolve to track down my uncle was almost as strong as my own.
Unless you have pressing business, I would like to begin the War Council. Though, perhaps you need to speak to others before we do.
Indeed. Thank you for speaking with me, Cedric. Klaus!
I.
What do you think of the others here? Not my place to judge them. We are all here for our own reasons. Are you loyal? I mean, you are our carriage driver. Are you still loyal to our family? In what matters, Master Alistair? If you mean to ask if I will cleave to... if I will cleave to you during this council, then no. When I speak, it will be for myself. Alright.
Yes? What?
You done talking to the others? If so, I want to get this thing started. So do you know what happened to that nobleman? The Scourge was seen arriving at the castle earlier today, and from what we saw of his personality, I don't think he'll tell Gervais that he was ambushed and his men beaten. Alrighty, let's begin. Alright, I'll call everyone in. These humble members of the Resistance assembled around the fire, their every motion carrying a great weight. It was no wonder, since their decisions now would determine the life or death of so many. Those who followed them, those who opposed them, and the unfortunate rest who would be endangered by both sides. Where is Vid? He was leading a strike on a weapons shipment, but they were due back hours ago. We can wait no longer. He would not want us to wait. Right. Jacob, mind taking over? Of course. Everyone, you well know the evil we face. Our forces have fought his nightly and small skirmishes. Bloody brief and numerous. Gervais and his allies are well known to us. The older man looked thoughtful. He scowled as he spoke from the heart. Baron Gervais is a tyrant whose rule will continue to use the people of Elstrick as fuel for the engine of his ambitions, and none but he can know where those ambitions will end. We are unified by our defiance. We are the resistance. Agreement rippled across the room in the form of nods, claps, and grunts. Tonight, we must decide our path to ending his reign of terror. Klaus, lay out for us the facts of the situation. The Baron has many advantages in numbers, equipment, training, fortifications, and funding. Worried grumbling followed, but no one there interrupted the coachman's harsh but efficient assessment. One small mercy is that thanks to Alistair, Gervais has lost some Venetian reinforcements. I felt the eyes of the room on me for a moment, appreciation and respect in their gaze. You interrogated the Venetian commander. Was there any information of use? The fool was played by a rival and Gervais both. I suppose they all look down on us rebel, isn't that right, Master von Elstrick? God damn it, Rebecca, I was in a role. You remember how acting works. De Grady was an ally of convenience who saw solidarity in a fellow noble, and Dr. Gervais felt the same, but he was happy to use the Venetian fool. I doubt our Baron has any equivalent pawns at hand. Or De Grady was no more than an ally of convenience to our Baron. If we allow Gervais more time, he may find others, but I doubt there are many at hand who we can control as easily. Let's take that. Then we are less pressed for time than we feared. Our advantages are few but precious. Our numbers and bases remain unknown to the enemy, neither does he know when or where we will strike. We've also got the support of the people. Beer. Beer may soften the spine of any man. Do not count upon those who will not raise arms for us. Your point is made, Cedric. Now we must discuss our path forward. Collective breath seemed to still the air. For a moment I heard nothing but the soft crackle of the fire. Now the cards of our fate would be set out and our path chosen. Two paths lie before us. The first, we strike decisively. By night we throw everything and everyone into battle to end Gervais and his cruelty in a swift strike. The second, we use caution. We use the people, the city, and the land itself against him. We whittle down his supplies, his troops, and his power until there is nothing left. The silence while the group Consider these two paths lasted only a few moments before heated views clashed. Let's just pick our fight and be done with it. A single strike with everything, we've got to crush the head of the snake. A bear is not felled with a single strike. You bleed him, slow and careful. Let him wear himself out. We do that and people will die. People will die either way, old man. Yeah. If we do it slowly, he'll has more time to build up his power base, no? I remain silent for now. Better a few in a single struggle than the hundreds as we await to act. And if we fail, do you not think Gervais will deal enough death to ensure none try again? He will. I can assure you he will. Yet it is not just Gervais whose evil must end. What do you mean, Smith? The Baron did not rise to power alone, and he does not retain it alone. There are many who serve him, most willingly in return for his favor. If we charge in recklessly, even if we succeed in taking down the Baron, who can say we get all those who have eagerly done evil to our people? So you agree with me then? Not all who serve him do so willingly. Not all. But we cannot know if you are the exception or the majority, Hangman. I tell you, we sever the head and the body will die swiftly. Nah, there are advisors who are also evil. Jacob is indeed right. If we hunt them slowly and surely, we can cut out the rot to the root and save Elstrick from a generation of cruelty. It will be slow, painful, yet worthy work. These are both miserable choices. Agreed, but none have suggested better. We have avoided settling for the most terrible choice of all. Confused scowls ruled the room, all except for Jacob, who stared forth as if the devil himself were dancing into the room. What do you mean? In dire times, dire means are demanded. Have you seen a siege from the inside, young one? There's one weapon that will destroy or weaken all before us, ours and theirs, indiscriminately. What weapon? I looked, and behold, an ashen horse, and he who sat on it had the name Death. Authority was given to them over a fourth of the earth. Kill with sword and with famine and with pestilence and by the wild beasts of the earth. Plague. Memories dark and terrible filled the minds of those old enough to remember the horrors of such things, of the cold pestilence that stalked the streets, merciless and tireless and seeming to carry on without end. I was too young, but had no need to remember, for I could see the haunted, drawn faces of the diseased dead who had joined us to observe. They had been called here by the memories. Memories these men had tried but failed to forget. That would kill not all, not nearly all, but many. Enough. Jacob had still not moved a muscle. Aldous used what means we had to win a desperate war. Aren't we desperate? Aren't we at war? While I did not yet have the power Aldous once wielded, there was another we could call upon. Konrad von Saalfelden, the Plague Doctor. If any could provide a terrible weapon of wasting disease, it was he. We could seek to spread his pestilence in the barracks and thereby strike a solid blow against Gervais's might. No, such thing is never, it can never be justified. There it was it? If I put forth this option and made real the possibility of using a terrible weapon on friend and foe alike, it changed things. It altered the balance of power, altered the terrible arithmetic of war. Was it ever justified to destroy and to kill so indiscriminately? I was merely an advisor at this council. If I put forth this choice, it was these four who must make that irrevocable decision. Well, I know of a way to acquire such a weapon. Silence descended upon the leaders around me. All eyes were upon my person, those of the living and those of the dead. Konrad von Saalfelden. He has been researching a way to end conflicts quickly, decisively, with the weapons of contagion and magic. His weapons could be ours for the right price. Never. We cannot. We must. The dead cannot forgive us, but we must take this path, for it will save countless more lives. It is truly so horrible? Perhaps you can control it. You cannot control a virulent disease any more you can control a rampant blaze. To attempt to do so is folly. Yet the war would be won, and we need only move our forces and our families out of the city first. The argument grew heated until a brawl had nearly broken out. When at last it settled down, all went quiet. Too quiet. They all began to consider it as more than a thought, but as a reality. We have discussed this enough. It is time. A decision must... The blacksmith's words were cut short by a slam of the door, followed by the shuffling feet of a man trying to hide how badly battered he was. I regret my late arrival. The Baron's men look worse, I promise you. I bet. We have come to the vote on how to proceed. I shall not delay it further, but shall add my vote to the tally if there is no objection. Nods flowed around the room until Svit's eyes met mine. I nodded as well. A rare smile of a comrade was offered my way before the forester focused on the task at hand. Then let us delay no longer. The blacksmith took a piece of paper and tore it into strips. To each he handed one. A single strike or a war of attrition. He paused, exhaling with a tremble I had not seen before. Or von Saalfelden's weapon. Svit's face paled at the mere hint of such a great and terrible thing. Hell. Death resolve fell upon their faces as these few charted the future of their people. It was strange to see the fate strings of so many tied to such simple things, but I mused that perhaps this was how it always was. People sharing their views, then deciding on the lives and deaths of many more. How it would always be, no matter the year, the weaponry, the nations, the culture, the religion. A few would decide, and many would die. On, an endless machine crushing human lives beneath it for all history. The votes are tallied. I snapped back to the present, to the world of the living, feeling nauseous from the sudden shift. Yet this world felt sharper, more real than it had in some time. It is decided. Gervais shall bleed, slowly but constantly, from the 1,000 cuts we make day after day, night after night, until he and his henchmen lack the strength to stand against us any longer. We will need to be resilient, patient, and careful. But through those virtues, we will win. I peered at the papers. Not one of them had the conviction to seek von Saalfelden's aid, to unleash a nightmare upon the city, even though it guaranteed victory. Was their cause not just? Was their will not strong? Yet when I looked around that small circle, I saw only fear. Even those who might agree with the need for such a weapon, like Jacob, whose dear brother had done such wickedness to protect the country, could not stomach being the one to use it. Very well, we have our path. May God have mercy upon us for what we must do to end the greater evil. The council ended quietly, with each leader going their own way to begin preparations until I was left alone in the room. Alone with the dead who judged mortal decisions in their own ways. Alone with my spellbook, which I held open on an undeciphered page depicting a man infested with a disease akin to what I had seen in the fever ward. Along with the question, would it be enough? I needed to speak to von Saalfelden. Inkwoma na ibmit? Question mark? That's a big ass spider. The plague doctor, Konrad von Saalfelden, could hold the key to Gervais's demise, or at least to that of many of his soldiers. I should seek the plague doctor in the fever wing of the hospital if I want to speak with him and decide if I wish this route. Alright. First, we'll go to sleep though. You good there, Albrecht? Oh yes, we're still searching for the Pugh family. Who else could I ask about the Pugh family? Good, it is the next morning, and I think we will call it here for today, and we'll talk to Dr. Saalfelden next time. Which could be actually next Monday, but I'll have to check my schedule and then we'll know more. There has been some changes in terms of the weekend that is coming up. Since Debredoko is unavailable, I have already said that. There will be probably Over the Top tomorrow, World War I, with Mr. Señorito and Toki. And for Sunday, I don't yet know what to do. We could do another instance of the Necromancer's Tale, or we could do something else. I'm happy to take suggestions in the Discord, or I just do something. Either way just works. It always just does. But yeah, I think things are getting more heated here by the chapter. I really must say the story is catching me really good. First I was like, alright, we're doing necromancy, I'll become a lich. But this story is so good in terms of how it is portrayed, that in order to deal with the dead, you lose part of your humanity, and I find that this is very interesting to me. A very, very nice aspect of the game. The storytelling is so good. And you know, when you decide you want to have a partner, you want to go on dates with your partner, you want to hang on to your humanity, if possible, even if it means angering the forces that watch you from the void, even if it means, you know, losing some knowledge. That's crazy. You know, normally I'd usually go for I'll become a witch, I'll become a lich. But I think in the instance here, because of the decisions we have made, of how we keep on going back to the people we love, like Diedrich, like Annie, Sophia, Moika. Glad you are enjoying the story. I am indeed enjoying the story. The story is really, really good. I love that game very much. All the choices you have, alone the character creation was so lovely. You can have, you know, the entire time I'm working at the school, right? And you have so much content within the school. This is just one of 3 jobs you can have. And this is determined by a couple of choices you do at the beginning. And I think each playthrough can look very different from the people you interact with. Because Rebecca is a dock worker, and I think if you are a docker, you will have a lot more contact with the fish guard than we had in our playthrough so far. It is very cool, very cool. Did you beat the game? No. We are in chapter 12, I think from 18. We're getting closer to the end. I was just reminiscing a bit. Because this game really grew on me. I really love this game. Probably one of my favorite games right now. Absolutely love this thing. Absolutely love it. The only thing that bothers me today is apparently that I'm still dropping frames. It is only 1.1%, which is actually quite a lot. I don't like it, and it is probably because people are working on the internet lines. But yeah. So this issue will last for a bit longer. But I hope I can see most of you tomorrow when we play with Mr. Signor and Toki. German internet, indeed. We hate the German internet. Are your streams I was having dinner most of? No, don't be sorry for that. That's I don't mind. You can lurk. It's lovely you being here, Senor. Lovely you showed up. Thank you for being here. I'm a bit sad about tomorrow that we won't be able to go with the plan we had usually at the beginning, but we'll see. But alas, that is it from me. I will try to make a raid if possible. Maybe one of the people I'm following is still online. Who knows? It'll be fun. It most definitely will be. So, thank you for watching. Hope I see you next time, and bye-bye.